So I think one of the technologies that we developed earlier in the field was nanotechnology. Nanotechnology is where we actually do research at the atomic level. Rather than molecular level, we do it at atomic level. At that level, we can actually do things to change the matter in a way that can be very much useful for diagnosis of human diseases, but also for treatments. So we call it nanodiagnostics, nanotherapeutics. And so they are actually related to biotechnology. So nanotechnology is kind of, together with biotechnology, makes it very, very interesting technology for all developments in the healthcare. And one of the areas that we are interested, we've been working in very different areas. One of the areas we've been interested in is in cancer research, particularly trying to develop and personalized cancer treatment. And then another area we're interested in is in brain research. I think Dr. Suras mentioned about neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's, traumatic brain injury. These are also diseases of our interest. We're developing therapeutics and diagnosis for them. And last but not the least, we also worked with COVID. When COVID-19 came, it was important for us to quickly develop diagnostic methods and therapeutic methods. So that also forms we're very much interested in that research area. And so we actually are in two different departments of medical college, but we collaborate, and there's a lot of things we do together. Both of us are actually very uniquely inducted to the Florida Inventors Hall of Fame because of the number of patents that we have, number of technologies we have. I was inducted in 2014 and she was inducted in 2025. So this is a very unique thing because for the Florida Inventors Hall of Fame, there is not a couple that is there as scientists inducted into the Florida Inventors Hall of Fame. There are different types of breast cancer. And so it's very important that a lot of progress has been made how to personalize cancer treatment, how to really see what treatment will best fit this person. And this is something that is a new concept, a new meaning in the last decade or so. People have been thinking about it. Because all along, and even now, most of the time, it has been one size fits all model. Right? You go to the cancer treatment, they have a cocktail of drugs and drugs that they give you, it didn't work, they will try again with a different drug. This has been the style of treatment. But the new idea is, let's identify what type of cancer this person has and treat specifically that best fits that person. That's called personalized cancer treatment. And I think I will pass it to Dr. Sudha to talk a little bit about the technology that we develop where we can actually culture these tumors, take cassettes and culture them in pieces, and actually how we can screen them for specific drugs.
Important changes. So as a result, it has been a constant battle between I think there is the genetic makeup of the cancer is changing. So we don't know which drug or drug cocktail may work for this patient. So it is important to personalize the treatment. So when we give, when patients are given chemotherapy or radiation therapy or immunotherapy, it is easy to shrink the bulk tumor. But what happens that in the process, we create drug-resistant population or tumors. These are called seed cells, and we call it in scientific terms as a cancer stem cells. And these stem cells are very prone to develop drug resistance, and that's how patients relapse. And the tumor metastasizes to distant sites, and that kills the patient. So it is important to find drugs that can target these seed cells. So we have developed this platform technology where we can expand these patient samples so that we can now create a cocktail of different drugs and try to screen for drugs that can target these cancer stem-like cells. So that is the idea behind personalizing cancer treatment. And so we have been successful in expanding these cancer stem cells. In fact, these cancer stem cells have rare populations in a tumor, but they have the potential to develop and metastasize. Okay? So if you find drugs that can kill these cancer stem cells, you have.
But the future of cancer treatment is really going to be in personalized cancer treatment, PCT. And the reason is that here is an approach where you could actually not only have the right drug at the right dose and treat the patient for the first time with the right drug. The technology is such that in 2 to 3 weeks you will be able to get this information while the patient has undergone surgery or radiotherapy. Within that time frame of 2 to 3 weeks, you will be able to find these drugs that will work for that tumor and the dose of that drug, all that information very quickly using not only the tumor technology platform that's mentioned, but also AI, artificial intelligence, where you bring in information from the genes of the person